In towns across America, Friday nights look like this. But mornings here in Marin County, California, look a lot different. Seems like worlds apart. But just about 30 miles past the Golden Gate Bridge and up Route 1 just far enough, you'll come to a place where life moves a little slower. And football is something unlike anywhere else. The school district covers over 450 square miles, but there's only one high school in West Marin, with just under 150 students.
Tomales High School is a gem that people don't really realize because they just go, oh, it's so small, you're not gonna get the same kind of education or you're not gonna get the same kind of experience, but I think they're wrong. Those of us that are left, it's like do or die. We want something to happen, we have to all rally, and you gotta rely on one another. Same with living out here.
Living in the Tomales area is all about agriculture.
Either you're a rancher's kid or your parents work on a ranch.
My family, they came here in the 1800s and they started a dairy farm.
So my great-great-grandfather and grandmother lived on the Strauss Ranch in Tomales. And then my great-grandfather started ranching out in Point Reyes, out on the seashore.
The family ranching business has lived on.
Where we are actually now is where I grew up. There's not movie theaters and arcades, and so with like growing up on ranches, very early on, it's not about you. When you get up in the morning, you take care of the animals first before you eat. It doesn't matter what is happening. It is 24/7 every single day of the week. If you're not taking care of this land, then it can't support the animals that are going to be on the land. And so you never have a day off.
There's a lot of responsibility to it. You know, I gotta obviously put school first, but the maturity it really takes is like you can't really stay out late at night, you know? You gotta come home, you gotta get up early.
The confidence that these kids get at a really young age, and then also they're important, they're needed, they're part of the ranching operation. And as they get older, pretty soon they're chasing the cows.
There you go.
There you go.
There you go.
There you go.
So they're always part of the operation. It's not just like, oh, mom and dad are going out and doing something and the kids are staying in the house.
Come on, Mom. Right here on this ranch, we run about 300 mother cows. They're born about now, and they raise them up to 8-month-old, and they sell them to market, send to a feed lot, and they get kept there and fed for about a year out, and then they get killed for market, and that's what they do throughout the whole year. I've always wanted to be in the agriculture industry ever since I was little. I grew a big interest in the cattle, and I really want to keep that legacy going.
The grit that these kids have, I think that translates into football.
Turns out football blends perfectly with the region.
180! 180, go! Good, Lucas. Good decision. Very good, very good.
First impression I got with the players was just the respect that they had. You know, usually kids at this age, you have to kind of work to develop that into the players, where the first day it was, you know, yes, sir, no, sir.
All right, any questions, guys?
No, sir.
All right, grab some water, grab some water.
Let's go, everything.
how they treat each other, no sense of entitlement whatsoever. Definitely tell that they had a great upbringing, really good parents.
The first-year head coach is grateful to have inherited the power football tradition of the Tomales Braves.
Come back. Strand.
Yes, sir.
All right, let's go 23. Dude, that's when you say bless your heart after that. Hit him. Hey, not so hard, Drew.
Despite the many acres of land where students come from, Tomales itself is a four-corners town of less than 200. Its football team brings people from every industry together. One coach is a firefighter. Another works for a local septic company. Tim and another assistant serve in the military.
I've been active duty Coast Guard for about 19 years now. So why do you think it's important to know the range of VHF? 20 miles, why is that important to know? I'm the assistant school chief at Training Center Petaluma. So if you get a call from a spouse and they say, hey, I think my husband's overdue. He was fishing 50 miles offshore. Do you think VHF is going to do any good on trying to hail that vessel? No. I don't know that my gear ever shifts out of football mode, because even when I'm trying to focus on work, I'm thinking about film. I'm thinking about how we're going to prepare for the team that we're playing. Hey, what do you think about, instead of not having Carlos, carry the ball 30, 35 times? We got some really good backs, right? What if we did a 3 or 4 back system?
Carlos is single-handedly the reason why we won that last game with his carries. He scored 3 touchdowns unanswered in the fourth quarter for us. We need to give him the ball.
Do you think we're wearing him down to play defense as well?
I'll take him off defense if it means that he gets the ball on offense.
Okay.
Coach, rotate.
Yeah, rotate. You 3. So you just hop out, Carlos. Hop out.
Football is a numbers game, and rotating players a necessity, especially at Tomales,
White 80, go.
where they play 8-man football.
You're only required to have 5 men on the line and 8 men, so you can kind of label the positions however you want to. We stick with tight end, so instead of a left tackle and a right tackle, you have a tight end. If you split those tight ends out, they become wide receivers. You have your 2 guards, your center. We have the quarterback, obviously your running backs.
180, go.
Good job, line. Defense, so kind of the same thing. So you'll have your standard 3 or 4 man front. You'll have a couple linebackers and a couple of corners. It's a shorter field, so it's 80 by 40. So you don't have to go 100 yards to score every time. So that makes it a little bit easier.
Their star running back, Carlos, takes full advantage of the 8-man game.
There it is. There, boy. Oh, boy.
I was born in Michoacan, Jacona. I play running back and linebacker.
Good.
Good job, Carlos.
Football is a great equalizer, and that's what I like about it, Anybody, no matter who you are, you could come out and play football. The coaches definitely make it better, too.
What if you get the running back out of this?
Doing that route.
Yep, so motion, right, get right here.
You meet people that want to see you succeed, and they work you, they push you and stuff.
Eyes on the ball first, make the catch.
I feel like that's good for everybody, having somebody to push them.
Guys, you're looking good on a Thursday. I love it. I love it. All right, one more time. Kick sliding to our left. Hold on there, Zeus.
My name is Frederick Schultz. I guess it's my God-given name. And I coach the offensive line. And as I like to tell the kids, the old song by Bobby Bear, "Drop Kick Me Jesus," to all my departed, those good friends of mine, stick 'em up front in the offensive line. We kind of took the theme as the Hogs, the old Redskins team with Russ Grimm, Mark May, and those guys.
Hey, keep your sights up there. You also want to try to get that big deer at deer camp. Get that thing. One more time. Kick slide, kick slide, kick slide. Pound, pound, pound. All right, nice job, man. Nice job. Clap it up, clap it up, clap it up, clap it up, clap it up.
I think if you can throw a bale of hay around, you can probably throw a big, 250-pound defensive lineman around.
Leverage is really what it is. Like, the lowest man wins, as they always say, but strength really does play a big key on things.
The Tomales Braves were once known as a farm boy-fueled powerhouse. Nowadays, they're just trying to game plan for fewer players on the field.
Hey, what do we control on offense? Time and space. Time and space. We control time and space. What's time? The cadence. Amen, brother.
The first year, just getting 8 kids to show up for practice.
What's space? How we elongate the field, how we shorten the field.
I like to say 85%
of the play happens
before the snap.
All right, we run up to the line crisply. Our splits are right. Everything's sharp.
And those things in 8-man football are super challenging. It is very difficult defensively. It's an offensive game.
Oh my God. The defense you have to play is insanely hard.
You can stack the box. You're always outnumbered.
There's so many cutback lanes, and there's just a lot of room to run the ball.
And you don't have any secondary force player on defense.
Oh my God, no.
Not only is the game itself different, just finding other 8-man squads to play requires time and travel.
It's challenging to find games.
We go all over the state. I mean, Northern California.
We went up to Covelo this year. It was a long drive. I think it was 4.5 hours on a bus. We go up to Potter Valley, Laytonville. We go down to the East Bay, down in San Francisco. It can be a long drive.
The kids do what they have to do for football, just like families do for the land, which is their livelihood. One that is being threatened.
A lot of the ranches have been closing, so that leads to a decline at the school, leads to a decline in sports, leads to a decline in agriculture, leads to a decline in everything.
People are losing their ability to live.
Hi, guys. Wow, what a fun atmosphere here at Levi Stadium.
The San Francisco 49ers are the center of the football world in Northern California today. But long before Sourdough Sam and Gold Miner fans came the reason for their existence. The gold rush that peaked in you guessed it, 49, exploded San Francisco's population. But some miners found the real gold in the hills and became farmers, calling the Point Reyes Peninsula Cow Heaven. San Francisco has always provided a market, but continued growth has impacted its rural neighbors to the north.
It's just a travesty in coastal California because people are losing their ability to live because it's not affordable.
It's virtually impossible to purchase land anymore and make the ranch pay for the land.
Through government regulations, people have a hard time paying themselves or making a business work.
In 1960, Marin County had 200 dairy farms.
We're down to 17 dairies in Marin County. Farming in Marin County is essential to feeding the world. We have to produce in the next 25 years as much food as we have in the last 10,000 years combined to feed almost 10 billion people on the planet.
This area is just a sliver of the planet, but its decline has global effects that go well beyond the gridiron.
In the last decade, we've lost 35% of our school-age children, 41% of our high school students. Our median age went from 46 to 56.
All right, guys, let's get started. So my name's Marin County. I'm the ag teacher here at Tomales High. I graduated here in 2017. I was on the very first 8-man football team. Went off to college and was called back to come and teach. I'm excited to be back.
So yeah, this connects to the wire because that's the starter. You need power to the water.
There should be another connection that'll start. We're doing ag mechanics, welding. You know, you have kids cleaning horseshoes, other kids restoring a trailer, and it's all things that are relevant to the area.
So we just took apart this four-wheeler, and now we're starting to put it back together. We just got the motor in.
The special thing about this shop, these kids are coming with a pretty hands-on approach. They've done this at home. They have projects. I'm not having to assign projects.
We're cutting off these old shotgun shells. and she's making a belt buckle rack out of them.
Yeah. On the bottom ones, I'm gonna take corks and have them stick out a little bit. I'm gonna glue them to a cork and have them stick out so I can hang medals off the bottom of it.
Very good.
Students are also working on homecoming floats while the football team prepares for the big game.
Whitey, go!
Good, good, good. All right, take a knee, take a knee, take a knee. All right, hey, this place is gonna be absolutely bananas tomorrow. There's a team coming here to absolutely ruin your homecoming. So lock it in, okay?
Yes, sir.
All right, Coach.
3 things going to decide this game. Number 1, no mistakes. Tomales doesn't beat Tomales. 2, execution. And the last part of this, all right, the intangible here, okay, affects not just us, but them. Don't have the disease of me. You guys maintain your poise. You let those guys lose their poise.
All right. Let's go, boys! Bring it down!
Bring OG! 1, 2, 3, right!
Following practice, the Braves head to a team dinner hosted by a local family in their barn. Just another sign of the community's unwavering support.
How's Laura doing? My mom, she's good, you know. Well, just like everybody else, you know, just trying to survive, you know.
The night is a break from worrying about struggles. The mood is light.
Dude, as we go, this is the best team in NFL.
Really? Oh, wow.
The Lions.
The Lions.
And Lamar Jackson. Dan Campbell.
We'll do the best we can. It's life.
Oh, Derrick Henry.
Everything about the gathering is signature to the area, down to Strand using his family's brand on the barn's bar.
This is my family's.
Not a lot of kids get to play football, and playing football for such a small school and just having that family bond.
So we're getting close to the end of the road, right? End of the season. No matter what happens, I just want to say I'm so proud of you. You guys have played together. You treat each other like brothers, and that's all that we ask for. Every time you step on the field, you represent more than just yourself. All right, you represent this program, this school, this brotherhood, and this family that we have. Embrace the challenge.
I love every single one of you. Let's make this a memorable night, bro. Let's go.
Friday Night Lights takes on a whole new meaning for Tomales High School.
I think we have a very magical place. Those lights were put up by the community.
They brought in their own construction crews to put those lights up. Their sweat, their labor, their money to do what was best, not just for those kids, but what was best for the community.
Hi. It's really a place that we can all meet and catch up. I went to Tomales High School.
This is just a big community event. We're seeing people we know.
How's Ruben?
He's great.
Oh, yeah?
You're having conversation. All right, thanks, guys.
Or, in Nomar's case, making tacos.
It's not part of the job, that's just an involvement. If I'm gonna be at the game, might as well do something to help.
Everyone's involved in this.
So you played in 95 or you graduated in 95?
Yeah. And the atmosphere is like, you're excited and you can't wait for the game. It's like you're home.
The Braves came out strong, with Carlos scoring on the first play.
Take it, baby! Take it!
That's how you start, baby! That's how you start! That's how you start! That's how you start, boys! Oh,
A power run game and tough defense kept the bigger team at bay early on.
Nice job! Hey, nice job, Hogs! That was a nice job. You guys are kicking their ass up front.
Despite the sparse opposing sideline, the visitors' school enrollment is 6 times the size of Tomales, and soon the disparity was evident.
You're going out there against people who sometimes are like way bigger than you are. But you know, these boys, they have that staying power because there isn't an option in ranching to quit.
Nice block, Elvis!
Being short-handed is a way of life.
Strand! Hey, Matt, go get Strand.
Yeah.
Go.
So is struggle.
We're just gonna be safe. We're gonna be safe.
All right.
With team captains Strand injured and Carlos on the bench, Tomales stared down defeat and just kept going.
Hey, come on, keep fighting. Just keep playing.
People here don't know what it means to quit.
They're going Strand. Attaboy, Strand. Nice job.
I actually think something woke up inside of people. All this coming together, we can kind of rejuvenate this thing. Get the school going in the right direction. It's not about the kids that play football. It's about everyone.
I'm proud of you, buddy.
You didn't from zero, Miko. From knowing nothing, look at you.
Hey, keep your head up, man. Hey, football's tough, man. All right? You think you're up here some days, right? You feel like you're on top of the mountain, and then you're back down here, okay?
This community knows all about resilience and gratitude.
What a beautiful sunset. Very beautiful sunset.
Never, ever, ever does this get old. A lot of us who live out here, we're always just like, oh my gosh, you see the sunset last night? None of us take this for granted. This is a really blessed area.